How you guys doing today? This is Charles with 7883 SEO and Marketing here in Colorado Springs. Thank you very much for taking the time on the phone to talk to me about shooting you this screencast to show you your website health and things we can do to bring you some more traffic. So right now we're on the front page of your website, and it's pretty basic. I'm guessing this is a Google ran website. Very simple, very cheap. Easy to set up because Google kind of orientates all that. But the problem is they do that, but they don't optimize. They don't do any of that. It doesn't drive traffic. So Google's search engine itself, when they look at websites, they crawl them, and the things they're looking for is word content. And Google likes to see 12 to 1500 words of content on the front page with keywords and things like that on the front page. Subsequent pages usually run 500 to 750 words of content per subsequent page. The other thing I noticed on here, which is another ranking factor, is your photos are not optimized. All of these ranking factors matter because if Google cannot crawl it efficiently, they will rank you accordingly, which means it's harder to get them pulled up on cell phones, tablets, and computers. So honestly, I mean, you guys have basically a one-page website. It's not in-depth whatsoever, not a lot of content, so Google's ranking you accordingly for that reason. Even though that they're probably, I can look based on your link here, that this is a Google site, it's ran through your GMB and everything like that. Even though they're hosting it, they didn't do any work for you. So what I want to show you is one of the screening programs I use, and this is your top competitor here in Colorado Springs, Planet Granite. And I want to show you the kind of traffic they're getting every month off of their custom-built website. So they've got a high authority score of 26. This means Google trusts them. They're an established company. They've been on Google for a long time. They've built up a good reputation. This 4.9 thousand organic search traffic is what they're getting monthly. And then part of the reason they're getting this is due to their backlinks and their referring domains. They're bringing them in. Are they created equal? No, they're not. But you can tell based on the traffic they're getting versus the backlinks that the backlinks and referring domains are important. They're industry specific and relevant. Part of the other thing, and this comes down to optimization, which I was talking about on your website, their keywords, they are ranking for 2,042 keywords. So if we go in and look at some of their basic keywords, we can see some of the traffic they're driving every month. So I mean, if we pull up, say, countertops, Colorado Springs, they're pulling in alone 320 buyer intent searches every month. They're looking, these people are looking for people to work with. That's what the things are pulling up. I mean, they've got a lot of this traffic here, and then these are the ranking factors and how hard it is to rank those. They've got that pretty much covered. So, excuse me, if we go over and we look at yours, yours is a little different. So you have a high authority score. The reason for this is because you have a Google hosted domain. Google can trust its own domain. You have way more backlinks, but here's the issue with that. Those backlinks aren't creating organic search traffic. And that's because these backlinks, just because they're attached to Google, they're not industry specific. There's no keywords, no nothing like that. We're going to go down and look at your keywords for your company. You have 13 keywords versus Planet Granite's 2,042. These are industry specific. This is all you guys have, 13. And this is showing the kind of traffic you guys have. So there's a lot that can be done there. We're going to go back to your competitor. We can see what they're doing, and there's just a huge difference. So an easy way to put this is basically our websites. Any company who has a website, it's a billboard. It's like driving down the freeway. If it's really colorful, you're going to see it. You're going to notice it. You're going to read its information. So a bad operating website or a bad operating billboard is going to be blank. And so essentially your billboard is blank right now and it's sitting in the desert. You guys aren't getting any organic traffic. The other thing I wanted to do is I ran a site speed test on your website. Now what this is Google runs this to show how quickly a website will load onto a cell phone, because typically 9 times out of 10 potential clients, when they're looking up information, they're on a cell phone, they're on a tablet most of the time. And so if your website is not optimized correctly, it has problems getting pulled up and loaded onto cell phones. And this is another ranking factor, and it slows everything down. So right now you guys are at a 44, which is the red zone. This is not where you want to be. You guys want to be in here or in the green. Now, to be in the green is pretty hard, because in order to get higher, you have to put more content, more photos. Everything has to be pixelated. The more you do that, obviously, the more Google has to read. But the average website that does successful stuff is in the yellow. You guys aren't there. You guys are in the red. So the last thing I want to go over is I pulled a citation campaign, which is a citation is one of 4 forms of a backlink. So if we look at your Stone Services, you guys have 15 backlinks or 15 citations with 42 opportunities. Your number one competitor has 52 citations and 27 opportunities. So what that means is they're going basically above and beyond everybody else to be able to drive that traffic. They're doing their due diligence. They're doing proper advertising, proper search engine optimization. They have a very well-built website that Google trusts. And so this is why they're getting that traffic and why they have that many keywords. So if you guys are interested in having a talk after you watch this video, if you guys are interested in potentially bringing more traffic, I don't have to tell you that the more traffic you bring, and your sales team, if they do a good job, can convert more projects, which keeps your employees busy and can help you scale your company. So they're bringing in a lot of traffic. And, everything, sure, right now is kind of, problematic, but all these problems can be fixed if people are willing to fix them. And so this is important as a business owner. So if you guys are interested in having a talk with me afterwards, I'm going to leave my phone number in the email, and we can touch base. We can dive deep on this. We can come up with a curated plan for you guys, and we can go from there. All right. Have a good day, and thank you for letting me do this. Have a great day.